यहाँ से बहुत दूर हूँ, गलत और सही के पार। मैदान, मैं वहाँ मिलूंगा तुझे।
तुम्हें पहाड़ पसंद है या समुंदर?
मुझे ना पहाड़ बहुत पसंद है, रियली।
मुझे भी पहाड़ ज्यादा पसंद है। ऐसा लग रहा है कि मुझे बुला रहा है।
मैं मनाली जा रहा हूँ।
क्यों जा रहे हो उस कम वक्त पहाड़ पे चढ़ने के लिए? इतना जरूरी है तुम्हारे लिए?
बहुत।
एक बार मरने से पहले चंद्र ताल देखना चाहता हूँ, हिमालयों के बीचों बीच, नीला हरा पानी और सरासी भी आवाज।
Sitting by the riverside on a starry night. Isn't it beautiful?
चल, कहाँ?
चलो भाग जाते हैं, हम कट लेते हैं यहाँ से और एक ब्यूटीफुल सा घर बनाते हैं किसी पहाड़ पर।
तो बस अगली बार से मन में कोई भी सवाल उठे ना, तो बैकपैक तैयार करो और बस निकल जाओ इन खूबसूरत वादियों में।
What if I told you I've never had just one home, and yet I have always been at home, everywhere. The place in the placelessness. A feeling of being at home while being on the move. This is what I want to explain today. I have called small towns and metro cities home. Cities with loud horns and in towns where silence hums. I have unpacked in temporary flats, slept in hostels with unknown roommates who became part of my story, made friends who are more than just a family. And somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for four walls to call mine. Because the suffer itself became home, the in-between, the moment, the becoming. That's where I found myself. In every city, I left behind a version of me. In every goodbye, I carried a little home. We often introduce ourselves with the city. Hi, I am from. But what if you are from nowhere, or rather from everywhere? So maybe we don't always need a permanent pin on the map. Maybe home isn't a structure, but a state of soul. A rhythm you find in the madness, a face in the crowd that feels like yours. Or a city that breaks you only to rebuild you stronger. That, my friend, is my place in the unknown. It can be a person, it can be a feeling, or it can be a physical place. That is a place in the placelessness. Now introduce you to the story of Bombay from my lens, my personal lens. While it's Mumbai as a city for many, but Bombay for me is an emotion. Bombay is my feeling of a home, not just because I have lived here for so many years, but because this place brings warmth in every heart. It embraces you, whoever you are. There is a magic that Bombay brings out in you. And then there's Mumbai, not just a place I have lived in, but a place that has lived in me. It wraps itself around you like a fabric, taking your shape, giving you a new identity. It's warm, chaotic, alive, and brutally honest. It teaches you to live, to love fiercely, and to laugh through your struggles. Mumbai is a red flag you keep going back to. It's toxic in the best way possible. You know it's overcrowded. You know it smells like a fight between the sea and the drains. You know it's a daily hustle just to exist. But you still stay. Because this city, it makes you feel something. It teaches you the value of things. It's a perfect example of being in a toxic relationship. A red flag where you know the person is not right for you, but you will still strive for them.
ऐ दिल है मुश्किल जीना यहाँ, जरा हट के जरा बच के, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान। हा हा हो ही हा हा।
Little words that describe the streets of Bombay and the people who come here with dreams and hopes. It goes like this. घर से निकले तो हो, सोचा भी किधर जाओगे, हर तरफ तेज हवाएं हैं, बिखर जाओगे। शाम होते ही सिमट जाएंगे सारे रास्ते, बहते दरिया से जहां होंगे ठहर जाओगे।
अभी न जाओ छोड़ कर कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी न जाओ छोड़ कर कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं।
And of course, if I'm talking about Bombay, how can I not talk about Marines? Marines is the heart and soul of Bombay. Here's a quick composition that a store, Naturals ice cream store, just opposite to Marines, has written on their wall. And it quite captures the emotion that the Marines has. This is where I came each time I fell in love. This is where I sat after every breakup. This is where I stared at the Queen's necklace with empty pockets. This is where I celebrated when I received my first paycheck. This is where I parked myself the days I felt lost. This is where I danced on top of the car the night India won the World Cup. This is my place in the city. This is my Marine Drive. Maybe your story isn't the same as mine, but have you ever felt like a guest in your own life? Like you were still looking for the place where your heart breathes easy. Sometimes we don't need roots to feel grounded. Sometimes we find our place in the people, in purpose, in the rhythm of doing what we love together. I hope Canon Design becomes that part of a place for me.